Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are back working on King Cob himself. We got a lot done yesterday. Now we're back at it again today. Let's take a look at our progress. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Look how good he's looking. Oh, look, nothing on the back. Nothing yet. We'll get there. But wowie, wow, wow. We're moving and grooving here, guys. I hope everybody has had a great day today. I myself have had a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Nothing crazy. Trying to think if anything happened to me today. Nope. Very chill day. A friend of mine is back in town. He was out doing some work. He's an actor. He got a gig. And he's out of town for a little bit. But now he's back. It was good to see him. Happy to see him. Other than that, pretty chill day. Grab yourself a nice beverage. Today we have tea. A cup of tea and a teacup. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? Forgot. We're gonna crack a pack on stream here, guys. I am loving this deck. There is a Galarian Ponyta. Didn't put it on Do Not Disturb. How do I do that? Alright, we're good. Alright. Yes, anyways, Galarian Ponyta is what I'm looking for. Let the fates decide. Nothing. Oh, got a new one. Alright. Enough faffing about, guys. Let's get sculpting. Yeah, I want that Galarian Ponyta. Anyways, yesterday I pre-baked, get even closer, his walking stick, so we can add some details onto that. And also pre-baked like a sword blank, so that we can turn that into a nice little sword in a scabbard. Pretty cool. I'm very excited. I honestly think that I made these handles a bit too big, but maybe we can do something with them. Maybe we can trim them down a little bit, do a little carving. We'll see what happens. Let's start with the sword. I'm also filming my video, per usual. So. Also, what I want to do is there is a filter on here. This color correction in the something on here is way too bright. That looks better. Oh, good heavens, that looks good. Probably looks the same, honestly. All right. I'm gonna be real upset if I break this. I'm gonna trim them down a little bit. I'm gonna take some of these sharper edges off. Probably should have. Honestly, we could just probably start sculpting on it. Not even worry about trimming it up. That's what I'm thinking. Pull up my reference picture. I always need a reference picture. Need something to look at while I'm doing this. Enhance. All right. Some clay going. Should have got a reference picture for a fancy walking stick. It's okay. I'm feeling like the sword's gonna be pretty simple, but also I don't have anything to put it on. Right there. I'm gonna be holding it the whole time. I don't want to hot glue it to something. You know what I'm saying? So that I can have like a base to work with. Oh well. We'll just start with this handle part. Maybe we'll have to do it in sections. Who knows? I didn't think this out at all. But I think this through. Who needs forethought, you know? Overrated, in my opinion. This is more like a small dagger, it feels like. It doesn't feel like a sword. Just as far as size goes. Let's do a quick coat on the edge here. Oh no, it feels like it's breaking. What the heck? It's a very thick sword handle. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. maybe. I'm rethinking my plan here. Doing a lot of thinking. Is this going to work? Is this a trust the process type situation, or am I going to redo this? I just feel like the sword handle's a little thick. But maybe he's got a big hand. I'm gonna trust the process. I'm gonna trust the process. There's not a very even cut there. Not a very even cut at all. The weather is crazy right now. It's 40 in the morning, and by the time I leave, it's 70 degrees outside. Going with a jacket on, and I leave with the jacket on my arm. My arm is sweating by the time I get to my car. Nonsensical, honestly. How do I feel about that? How does that feel? Feels pretty good. Honestly, it feels pretty good. Time for a little sip. Take a little sippy. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to bake our king. That I do not know how that's going to work. How do we feel about the sword? Okay about it. I'd like to proper size. A little indentation in there. My AC just turned on, so hopefully it's not picking it up. Alright, how am I feeling about this? Feeling okay. Feeling okay about it. Start working on the pommel. The pommel. Maybe it's a pommel. I'm not a sword. I don't know sword anatomy, so I do apologize. All right, it's time to bring back the little spoon. It's kind of looking like Thundercat's sword. Thundercats! Oh! Like old man Lino. I'm very excited for tomorrow. Because tomorrow, I don't have to go to the gym, and I get to just do nothing after work. I love those days. I can like get some chores done around the house, tidy up a bit, do a little reset. Great. Love those days. That's pretty cool looking, man. Ayo, it is the doctor. He is in. What is up, Dr. Space Monkey? Welcome to the stream. We're currently working on... Am I out of focus? Oh my god, I think I was out of focus this whole time. Ridiculous. We're working on King Cob's sword. Working on the sword. It was a very trust the process at the start of it. I feel like we are going to have to do another bake on this bad boy before we continue with the scabbard. This is the first weapon I've made. I've ever sculpted. Very excited. There's one I have a list, a forever changing list. It changes location on my notes in my phone constantly. I always make a new one because who knows? It is looking like a sword. We're just really sculpting the handle, and then we will be sculpting the scabbard. Yeah, first weapon sculpted, I know. I'm pretty sure. No, I made a diorama one time, and there was like a knight, like this big, and he had a small sword. So I unfortunately lied, and this is my second sculpted weapon ever. So please don't hold that against me. If you must, I understand. I understand completely. This sculpture, there's a lot of firsts. Which is great. It means I'm learning new things. I feel like with a weapon, it has to be pretty smooth. I am. I'm here to cause turmoil in everybody's hearts. Chill stream, no. Turmoil, yes. Yeah, last night after the stream, I forgot to turn off my Spotify that plays my music, and this playlist was playing on repeat all night. So it's gonna screw up my numbers, my recommended stuff. I don't think I've ever said this is Stream Beats. We're listening to Stream Beats by Harris Heller, and the album is Slaps. It's a great album. My favorite album by him. Just very chill. Some of his other stuff is very kind of a bit too hype for my liking. Yeah, he got some watch hours for sure. Well, to fall asleep every night, I put on a YouTube channel. I think I've talked about this, but I have given them many a watch hour. They have received many a watch hour from me. I used to have autoplay on my YouTube. And I woke up one night after, I don't know why I woke up, but it was like they have those free movies playing. It was blaring. It was so loud. It was like Anastasia or something. Like, what heck is going on? This is not. Yeah, why am I out here sculpting when I could just be making a brown noise audio channel and get money with that? But also that's so saturated. Yeah. Well, since my wife started listening to that AI slop, our algorithm, my recommendations are always just those videos. Very fantasy looking sword. Kind of looks like a Link sword. Just the chunkiness. Yeah, my wife is out in the living room now doing some studying, and she has that in the background right now. Shake my head. Supporting AI artists is ridiculous. Well, she likes it. She likes it. Like, whatever. You're happy. That's fine. And then also my brother-in-law will come over sometimes. And the two of them go down the weirdest rabbit holes. And that also just kind of jacks up my algorithm for a while. It's really fun. I like going back to like recently watch and see if they watched. Like, there was a phase where they used to come over a bunch and they would watch through playthroughs of old PC games like Jumpstart First Grade. So that was my recommended for a while. Trying to smooth this bit out, but I feel like I keep touching it. It is jacking it up. Let's get a little isopropyl alcohol in this bad boy and see what a very little amount. Not so I put too much. And melt it off some parts. Some of the fingerprints off. All right. I think that's a good base. I'm gonna go get my oven ready. But I think we'll have to bake this after stream. I think it's missing stuff. Just like little details. You get lost in the little details, and that's makes these sculptures take forever, but they make them look so nice. Missing my tiniest poker. There it is. So that 2, 4, 6, 8. And just a little bit of an edge on here, then we'll call it good. So there's like a separation. Where the handle starts and pommel begins. Oh, dibbin. Well, dibbin dabbin. Put this guy to the side for now. Start working on this. Oof. My posture was awful during that. I was about to drink this isopropyl alcohol and it was my tea. Good tea. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start working on his walking stick. This might be a similar situation where we have to do a little bit of detail and then bake it. There's quick save, bake, quick save, bake. Because maybe a bit too high, honestly. It's gonna have a little something at the top. Or there. Ew, let's trim this bit off. I think it'd be fun having like a little corn cob there. A little trim. A little trim. Then we can sculpt the corn cob right onto it. And that'll be good. I think that'd be cute, having like a little corn on the cob on the top of that. Always cut away from yourself. Never cut toward yourself. Right. I'm trying to launch any dry clay into my tea. Yeah, my dog is scared of the oven. Every time we turn it on, it goes super stressed mode. He's like doggy Xanax, if I'm being honest. Like cooking a stew right now. Oven has been on all day. Terrified. Little guy. Finally took him out. I got home from work. And he was like, get me out of this house. Son of a gun. Can't believe you've done this to me. His words, not mine. A little bit liquid clay on here. Something for the clay to grab onto. Already looks like a piece of corn. Look at that. Wow. Little tiny leaves coming off it. That would be cute. Would be adorable. I feel like a lot of my inspiration for my characters comes from Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time. I love all the characters and the art style. I feel like my characters kind of emulate that. For my spoon tool. All right. That's to be a perfect cob. It has to look like a corn on the cob. Kind of like a honeycomb. Yeah, it was so carefully. Ever so carefully carving the lines. Check your posture. My posture is dookie. Feel like I look like a cashew. Yeah, the inspiration for King Cob. I just thought of the name King Cob, and that was it. Gave me a chuckle. Like, all right, new character idea. It was like pretty shortly after I finished. I was trying to edit Percy the Panda, Potion Master. And then I realized I lost all my footage. Rough. Then I took a break during the holidays. I wanted to get back at it. It was around that time. It was indeed a name fit for a king. Kind of looks like a corn on the cob. What do we think? Pass the corn on the cob test. Let's pass the eye test. I don't want to redo it. I'm gonna redo it. Let me take a sip of tea real quick and then redo it. I think passes the eye test, yes, but does it pass the Tiny Tim test? No. Fortunately. We're gonna go round 2. It is a whole different level of testing, fortunately. This way is going to take 1,000 years. But might look better. Who knows? Who knows will look better? Who knows? That was some witchcraft I just did there. That was crazy. There's like two small ones I didn't like. Somehow I was able to segment the ones I did. You're a wizard. I need him. I started off doing the kernels on Cornelius Cob. Very small. It took me like an hour to do one row. Like, this ain't gonna work. I did them a little bigger. That helped out a lot. That made time go by. It still took like, I spent an hour doing it, stopped. Next day, started working, took it apart, dismantled him, and then I started doing a bit bigger. That was a win. Getting a bit too big. I had the thought the other day that, you know how barcodes are just a bunch of straight lines? Could you eventually draw enough straight lines in a random thinness and thickness and get a barcode? They'd have to be perfectly straight line. Could you eventually scan something? There's probably like a generic way barcodes are made. Like, it has to have like 24 lines. Yeah. It would have to be like extremely perfect lines. That's the thing. What would the item? Like you just keep randomly drawing lines. And then what's the item you get? You know? Do you remember there was old like the scan barcode monsters? I thought that was such a cool idea. You scan barcodes and then there'd be a monster inside the barcode. I'll lock in and finish this corn on the cob by the time the stream's done, guys. Yeah. Like this little handheld device. You go and scan barcodes. Like a little pixel monster will pop up on the screen. You could like collect them. I have no idea what it's called. But it was a thing. It was definitely a thing. Eating by a tiny spoon. If anyone pops in during this part, they'll be like, what the heck is this man making? What did I stream into? Is he making a forbidden Q-tip? It's not a forbidden Q-tip. It's King Cob's staff. His walking staff. Cane. If you may. Almost got it. Almost there. Just in time to corn on the cob? I think so. I think it's a corn on the cob. Let's look at it next to Mr. King. How do you like it? I think it passes the corn test. Just knocked down the sword. I think it passes the corn test. What do we think? Yes, corn test passed. I think so. And a little couple details on the staff itself. That'll be tomorrow's issue. But I am going to bake this. I'm gonna stick with this. We're gonna do a pre-bake on both of these things. Good work done here today, guys. And might I say, perfect timing, because we're coming up on our hour. Let me go ahead and grab a sculpture that I made recently. Not recently, but that you've never seen before we leave. So end off with that. I think that'll be fun. Let me go ahead and grab that real quick. All right, so I'm back. Be warned, this is a creepy sculpture. This is when I was into sculpting weird faces on jars. One of my favorite sculptures I think I've done. Honestly, it's nightmare fuel. I'll do a little close up. Maybe you don't want a close up. Look at this thing. The eyes and the nose are at the perfect height. Spin it. It just keeps facing ya. Oh, terrifying. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Wow. I do not keep this on my desk because I feel like it is a bit too spooky. It is very trippy. You know, it's also trippy that an hour has passed already and we're done with our stream. We've done some good work here today. Thanks for hanging out. We will not be here tomorrow, but we will return on Thursday. We will continue sculpting a scabbard and a staff. So enjoy your Wednesday. Go do something that you don't usually do. Go for a walk, go bike ride, play a different video game, watch a different TV show. But have a great Wednesday, and we'll be back on Thursday. All right. Peace, everybody.